So anyway, so what I'm doing here is I want to contact these people here. I just want to make a reference. So what I'm doing is I'm placing that email and this marquee number into my team over here. So I'm making sure that I can go and contact them whenever I want, and making sure that I just go and write this message to people. So I'm copying the information they give me and placing it somewhere in a note somewhere, so I never lose it. So I just want to get a quote from you to be able to DJ and live perform at your marquee nightclub. And I am an electronic music producer who is an international trance DJ and looking for a quote to book the marquee room sometime. So I do better. Or else all I do now, when I send an email, I send them my personal business card so they can see who I am. And now when they see my Instagram and everything, I want to make sure that they can see my Instagram and everything. I make sure I send them a business card, yeah, because I say because I have a fucking YouTube channel, I have fucking Instagram as well, where they can fucking see my business. They can see how good I am, for example, and they can see that this guy fucking has a YouTube channel of thousands of hours of fucking communicational work and fucking music as well, and fucking all these photos of himself. So obviously they fucking give me a good reputation for his. I mean, they give me a fucking good reputation for this, but it's more I who's giving a great reputation for myself here. So all I do is I go and contact this guy as well, who gave me an email. So I highlight the fucking nice and beautiful email with my nice and beautiful words over here. So you can highlight words on your actual note system here. And then what amazing thing is that you can go and complete the action of using the Gmail. So you can press a Gmail on it and send to email. So you can actually click on the words and say, select these words, and then you select the words and it says email, and you just press email and you fucking straight into the email, and then you go. And that email goes into the email, mate. And then you start composing your email straight away. And the email, in terms of those words, can go into the email somewhere. And then you fucking go and write your email. It's so simple. I have to write a different message here, so I never write the same messages, yeah? I write always different messages for different people, so I can go and learn how to talk. I just want to be able I just want to be able to contact you via email this time to show you more about my business, but also to complete the registration process with you about marquee booking inquiries, so we can follow up on this. But my personal number is 0401041944, and you can call this number, which is my personal number, or send a message however you love. Then we can see how it all goes. I give them my own personal number. So the thing is right now that as I give them my personal number, I'm winning. So give them your personal number and say, never fucking even email me, but just send me a personal call or text or message to my actual number so that I can get the actual reservation from you and the information from you. And also give them a nice and beautiful attaching of your business card too. And then I just sent 2 people my business card. So I just said this: I just want to be able to contact you via email this time to show you more about my business, but also to complete registration process with you about marquee booking inquiries, so we can follow up on this. But my personal number is da da da, and you can call this number, which is my personal number, or send a message however you love. Then we can see how it all goes. I thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. And look at B. Now, do you see how I remember his name? Ask to see his name, and now he understands my kind regards, because I sent him an email. Sending his name, and also a business card of mine, and also that we are processing the application, and I sent him my personal number too. So I'm understanding anyway. What I want to do now is I want to fucking call this number, but guess what? Bro, it's more. I have to call this number too. And this number is something different for more information. And now if I call them, I mean, guess what? Bro, it's the best thing to call them again to see what fucking number this is as well. Let's have a look at this number now. But this number is already being using in the process. So guess what, bro? Since this number, somebody already has this number. So what I want to do is I want to let it be. So what I do with the booking information here is I sent Marky my business number, and what I want to do is I want to let it be that way. But since that's the case, I want to understand straight away that the beautiful email here is info@markysydney.com, which that's the main email they have. And I just fucking keep it right here in my nice beautiful way of life over here. I see Marky booking. So what happens is those people are already watching me already, so they can all see who I am straight away. They can see I'm an international artist and DJ. So what I do is I make sure I can go and just copy and paste the information. So what I do before I copy and paste the information is I never go and delete the information once I cut the information to be able to keep the information. So understand that in your phones right now you can copy or cut the information. So copy the information only for now and go and paste it somewhere else. And then once you paste it somewhere else, then go and cut it completely from that other scenario. So you have that nice and beautiful scenario elsewhere. So I understand that. So what I do now is just say Marky event booking as my title list, and you can have any kind of title that you want, but make sure you understand that everything is the word I first. And now what I'm doing over here is I'm understanding that I want to go and see whatever I'm doing over here. So let's have a look. I see my talks over here is nice and beautiful. I see Cambridge and Trolley and Skins, so that's different. I see that's all done. I mean, just upload it online. I see Marketing Compass can go online as well, and let it be that way. I want to see what else I have over here, and that's the thing. I want to be able to understand something, to be able to security code everything, and to be able to place everything into my phone is nice and beautiful right now. So I can go and PDF file all these nice and beautiful notes. I have 6 notes over here, that PDF file right now. And you see how fast I have to work about this? I have to fucking get to them and get to them and get to them and fucking call them and call them and call them to fucking advertise my fucking business and Marky, man. When I say I have to fucking call them and call them and call them, I mean, that's what you have to understand. And you have to call all these people. You have to fucking talk to them, yeah? And you have to be on the offense about communication here. There's no fucking excuses, mate. I mean, you have to talk, I mean, you have to call them. You have to be fucking worthy of it. You have to fucking talk to it. You have to talk to them. And then guess what, bro? Now, since I'm understanding that, what I want to do is just upload that content right now. And also I want to fucking see this nice and beautiful content here, which is my new email and new stuff over here. So I'm understanding that I focus on understanding that my Mega Drive has a different password also. So making sure I just go and place that password, and I make sure I just do that, man. I make sure that what I do now is with this password, I go and upload this nice and beautiful PDF to my nice and beautiful Google Drive over here. But they're going to contact me back, and I feel that I'm doing great. I'm doing a great job, but I'm very positive, and I understand that if they for some reason have a negative attitude toward me, then I'll just go somewhere else, man. I mean, let's have a look over here. I'm very positive, so I just say passwords, and I put the date today, which is the 2nd of June, 2021. A little bit that way, and I understand that I want to be in approval over here. I understand that no matter what, that people are approving me already, because I'm somebody who can give them money on the fucking day, and that's it. I can give them fucking money, and that's it, man. It's pre-approval already, mate. Which that means I'm already going everywhere, mate. So I'm understanding that what I want to do is I learned something. I learned that they are saying good words about me too, about everything. So what I do is I focus on making sure that it's more how my Instagram looks like. And what I do is I'm looking for a better way over here. I'm just very successful about what I'm doing by making sure I'm uploading my contents, that's very important, into Google Drive, so I can delete it from my phone. So I have all the passwords over here, so I understand that what's important for me now. You just keep on going everywhere. I keep going everywhere in a better way, and make sure that this Samsung stuff over here in terms of Samsung account, or that's something different that I have to understand, that it keeps popping up in terms of that notification there. A little bit that way, I just delete that, man. And that's the thing, man. I see it's more how I feel. I have to go and turn off this Samsung application list over here. There's a notification bar over here. So let's have a look over here in terms of these biometric securities, mate. And that's the thing, man. I make sure that I can go and delete that kind of stuff going right there. And the thing is that they try to fucking get into your phone this way, and they try to fucking send you all these fucking notification bars and lists, always for fucking yourself to lose, mate, from them. So I'm actually understanding accessibility notifications is something I turn off. I turn off I turn off actually. I see the app icon. I see app icon badges. See, now that's the difference, man. I see I have to really turn off these nice beautiful notifications with my actual thing over here. But if I force a stop over here, gosh, no. I mean, if I do that, I mean, guess what happens? What happens? Actually, then it never works, mate. So permissions over here is different. Actually, that's all different. Actually, accessibility. Actually, now what else can I do over here with Samsung over here? Actually, Samsung is something different, man. See, what else do I have in terms of application phones over here? See, Android, I see Samsung. See, I just press Samsung over here, I see Samsung. Let's have a look, Samsung. I mean, what kind of thing? I see I have Samsung account right here. I fucking stop the notifications, man. But they never want me to stop the notifications. Actually, they never want me to stop the notifications. I'll move on now. I force a stop on Samsung account, mate. I said force stop, mate. And let's have a look, mate. I understand that. I understand that what I do now is, since I stop a force, I never stop anything, but I make sure I stop anything that I never need, mate, in my life. So what I do now is I go and delete that information from my calendar over here, because I did upload it online already. So let's have a look. I'm not saying now what I do now is I focus on making sure I have more enough success over here to just stifle myself into a better way, but making sure that I upload my stuff into Google Drive before I delete anything. So before I delete any kind of files, I want to make sure that it uploads straight into my Google Drive before I delete any notes. I want to see that. I want to see that it's all gone up online before I delete anything in terms of my phone and notes and files. So what I do is I move on. So if you force a stop with Samsung account, then it fucking still works, mate. And move on, man. I realize this kind of Samsung account, they're always asking me to fucking sign into it, but guess what? I realized I never sign into that. So what I do is I move on. I see marquee booking events. I'll just upload that online already. So has it gone up online? I mean, let's have a look. I'm just working fast. And how am I doing it? I'm leading myself with words to do this quickly, because I understand that making one event today with Marquee to play my DJing event is a big thing, man, for me. And it's a big thing for me, mate. I've never done that before. So I'm understanding that. I'm understanding that what I want to do over here is understand that these talks, in terms of iTalks and marketing campaigns and all this kind of stuff over here, is something different. But guess what? I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm learning something. I'm learning how other people are just jealous of me, bro and sister. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, as I grow myself differently, I'm learning. I'm learning how to just grow and grow myself. As I grow myself differently, I'm learning different tools and different stretches. But that's the thing, I've realized they never want pleasure with you, but they want pleasure with you when you give them money. That's why I get your finances up. And it's never about the pleasure again. Bro, it's never about the pleasure, is it? Bro, it's never about the pleasure, man. Bro, what you need out of life is a better way, man. Bro, the pleasure is never something that you need. Bro, it's more, pleasure kills you, and I see how much it kills you. And pleasure really kills you in that life. So I'm organizing my files over here to just place everything I understand about this kind of scenario here is different. So a little bit, people can go through that. But the thing is, that's how it is, man. I'm learning something. I'm learning the tools of art over here. I'm learning ideas. I'm learning to just say thoughts today over here. I say thoughts today, and let it be that way. I promise you, it's more how it is. Say part 1, whereas other people are after me over here and here and here. So I'm understanding I'm doing better than that. I'll make sure I just go and place this nice and beautiful note system into the phone over here somewhere, so I can actually just go and do my life much greater. So I'm really quick about everything, but I want to get the quotes right now. And now the home bar and all that, that's all something I can call right now. But guess what? What's much more important for me is to go Sunlink right now. I'll just go Sunlink. And now, of course, yes, I wonder if I can be able to do fashion photos today. I wonder if I can do some fashion photos, because that's important for me, and that's my business too. But what I want to do also is make sure that you guys understand straight away what I'm doing about life. Making sure I'm cleaning up my bed system over here. Making sure I'm learning how to just persuade myself to watch out for my phone over here, so I do better, so I never break anything. And then I'm just folding my bed sheets, man. Folding the bed sheets, making sure I'm talking to you while I'm doing anything in daily life. I'm always talking to you, man. I'm always talking to you, regardless of what I'm doing. And that's the whole point. And the whole point is that I talk more and more, always differently. And make sure that I'm doing something greater anyway. But these bed sheets, I have to put on the bed sheets. I have to put the bed sheets on. And guess what, Broshi, that I can do now. Broshi, these bed sheets, I have to put the bed sheets on, for fuck's sake. I can see that. Broshi, and the pillowcases too, I have to fucking put the pillowcases on, man. See, the pillowcases are right here. I have pillowcases, for fuck's sake. And look at that way. So put your pillowcases on. So if you have pillowcases, you put it on. It's very simple, man. And guess what? I put the bedside. I have the nice and beautiful bedside chair as well. I have something else in mind over here. I'm not saying I'm doing great. I'm doing great as a human. The thing is, I understand the more successful I get, the more other people get jealous. And they get jealous, but we have to all have everything in the words, man. Because the words is what you want. That's never anything else. But when they're giving other people pleasure, never you, which that's like, for fuck's sake, I mean, it's unfair, isn't it? But guess what? I mean, never stick to the pleasure. And the pleasure is never unfair, but it's more understand the pleasure is fair, but everything's fair. But the thing is, that pleasure is never the way. Pleasure is never the way, and people commit suicide because of pleasure, man. I mean, you have to understand that. I mean, people commit suicide because of pleasure. And why is that? I can say because there are people who believe that pleasure is the way or something, but Jesus Christ said already that pleasure's never the way. And Jesus Christ said in the words that you shall never eat by bread alone. I mean, so understand that, please. So what I'm doing now is I'm just doing my bed sheets. And you can hear that. I'm doing the bed sheets quickly. Because the bed sheets on the bed, in terms of life, we understand the bed sheets is, let's say, less, in terms of less expensive than the actual bed, but everything's affordable. So you can afford bed sheets. And bed sheets, I mean, bed sheets are more affordable to get than the actual bed. So if you pour drink on the fucking bed sheets, then it goes on the bed sheets first. I understand. But the thing is, I mean, if you're eating on the bed sheets, then it's much more likely that they can wash the bed sheets, for fuck's sake. But the bed is more affordable. Everything's more affordable. But just look at everything as more affordable or unaffordable today. I'm saying that there's a fucking room over here. There's a temperature to put this on fucking warm, man. And look at this. I can put this fucking night on warm. And look at this, man. I can fucking use this warm tool over here. See, now I'm learning something here. I fucking air conditioning here. Are you fucking serious, mate? I mean, guess what? I put on fucking 30 degrees Celsius over here. I put on fucking warm, man. Look at this, man. I have fucking air conditioning here, and I was fucking cold in here, man. And how's it go, mate? I mean, is it too cool, or is it too warm, mate? And what does Jesus Christ do over here? I mean, Jesus Christ says too warm is this way, but too warm means go downhill. But too cool fucking means go uphill to make it fucking warmer for yourself. Now, they never fucking said to me where the fucking thing is, and guess what, Roger, someone never fucking left it, and guess what? Roger, that person gave me a hard time, mate. Roger, literally, Roger, now that's how I feel, mate. I feel I do have air conditioning here, but somebody gave me a hard time around here. I live that way. And why is that? Because I understand something. I understand that they fucking left the air condition fucking controller over there without showing me the door to the air controller, in terms of the air condition controller. There's an air condition controller, and that's unfair for me. I mean, sense. So somebody's been unfair to me personally. So let it be that way. And that's why I'm saying that I'm learning something new. Now I'm learning how to grow myself anyway, but I have to fucking sleep with shoes on because the fucking night over here is too cold, because somebody was unable to fucking give me an air controller, just an air conditioning controller, mate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they were unable to fucking place the air conditioning controller back in its place, and they fucking placed it on the bed somewhere over there. I fucking found it, and it was fucking cold for fucking 2 nights, mate. And yeah, you see, stupid people. Oh man, that's very unfair for me. Well, they were stupid. But that's the thing, man. I move on. I was fucking cold for 2 nights, mate. A little bit. I mean, you see, a little bit. I don't want to cry about that, mate. A little bit. I move up. Moving on. I'm doing something new now. I'm focusing on understanding that. I understand Jesus Christ says you just have to just do better anyway. And just focus on your life, man. To do better. And that's all you can do, yeah? Actually, there's nothing else you can do other than do something better, man. I mean, this is bed sheets that go over the thing. And these bed sheets go over that thing. But guess what, bro? Realize this? I'll go this way. And move on. I'll go that way. I have bed sheets. But guess what, bro? It's more how I feel. That bed sheets has to go on the actual bed. But guess what, man? And that bed sheets is something different. Bro, this is like a covering of the bed sheets. I mean, this is something different. It goes on the actual bed. So I'm not saying anyway, but let me do it. I'll actually go and do this quickly. That's how it is, man. You guys have to go and do something greater for yourself anyway. So as I go and grow myself differently, I'm looking to understand these bed sheets, for example, and how it all goes. There's a life, but it's all quick. It's all quickly done for yourself. If you can do everything quickly, then guess what, bro? It's more how it is. If you can understand straight away how to deliver content differently, then guess what happens, man? Or is this a covering or bed sheet, man? Or this is more fucking bed sheets for the actual bed sheet, mate. I see that. Or this goes into the bed sheets, man. Or so it's actual the bed sheets for the bed sheets. And let's have a look at this, man. So let it be, huh? I mean, guess what? No. I mean, guess what, bro? It's more how it is. It's more how I feel that this bed sheet is right here. So I'm understanding what this is for. So do up your bed, man. You guys have to do up your bed as well. But the thing is, I mean, never ever do anything else other than just greater than yourself. Just go and learn how to do your bed sheets, man. That's what you need to do. I mean, learn how to do your own beds. That way you're somebody who's complying with the rules as well. To understand that you place the bed sheets all the way in to the bed sheets. And guess what? I mean, grab it by the corner and lift it up into a straighten kind of tool over here. So I'm not saying that no matter what, as I grow myself differently, I'm learning how to do much more. So let's have a look at this. So that's all it is, man. So I'm actually understanding anyway how the bed sheets are. But the bed sheets just drop into the actual bed sheet on this end. And what happens is that you have bed sheets now. And that's how it is. And all you do from that point is a little bit and a little bit, but you have to cover the bed sheets with the bed sheets, and then you can go and do better for yourself, man. And that's all you do, man. I'll move on. Thank you. I mean, anyway, what I want to do now is I never bring my portable speaker anywhere while walking anywhere outdoors, unless I have a shoulder bag, unless I have a nice beautiful system over here of a beautiful way of life where I do have a beautiful way of life, but I only ever bring my nice and beautiful portable speaker outdoors somewhere with a trolley. I'll get myself a trolley right away, man. I have to get myself a trolley, but where can I get myself a trolley? I have to call Big W and I have to ask them. I was like, actually call Big W and ask them. I mean, do they have a fucking trolley that they can fucking give me? But something that they give me, I never do anything else other than give money, mate. As I give money, I have to go over here to Sunlink. And Sunlink is something different, but that's the thing, man. And what else do I have to do today? I have to do some nice. When you're having a good day, say yeah. Say you're having a good day. Yeah. Say yeah. Say me too. Say thank you. Good now. So anyway, so what I'm doing is I show her I'm connecting with her, but she understands that she can contact me, mate. But the thing is about this one here, she's showing me more success over here with the actual thing, and she wants to get with me. But the thing is, I move up. I understand that it's much more how I feel that my financing over here with her. Or actually, it's more my financing is the words, man. My financing is the words, but move up. we move up. Whereas now, for myself with her, I can figure a scenario here where she comes over with me, and she's sitting on my bed, and we're talking, and what else? Which that's all we can do. That's all we can do, man. I mean, guess what, Bush? That's how it is. And then, otherwise, I understand we're just chilling out, and we're just talking all the way, mate. And that's it, man. Bush, there's nothing else to do. But that's why I'm understanding that no matter what, that if you go and ask somebody like that, or a man or woman to come over or something like that, you can always understand that they usually go for a drink with you somewhere before they come over, yeah? Which anyway, if you invite them straight to your room to just sit down with you all night long and talk to you, it's never that you're lame, but you're never lame. Actually, it's never lame to do that. The thing is, that you can get the number, you can always message them, and you can always understand that once you get their number, you can exchange numbers with them. Man, it's been a while since I've been asking for a woman's number because they reject me so much, man. How about there? Move on. But I never give up anyway. I understand that. It's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, I can give my number to those people. I was usually giving my business card instead of my number. And I understand how I was over there. I understand that guy over there who was getting women's numbers and stuff like that. But now's the time to understand that. I move on, man. Move on, man. Well, should understand that what I need to do is I understand that it's never about pleasure with me and her, man. I'm saying I have the words to say already. My thing is, every single time that once I see her again, I can get a number. But the thing is, I can. But the thing is, I see myself just doing I. See myself just doing I, but why? I understand it's more how I feel. I feel that I just need to do my word I, mate. As I do my word I go and do something different and make sure I'm more successful regardless. That's why I'm enjoying myself, yeah? Enjoying myself, and no matter what, that I can feel that if I give her my number, then I'm successful regardless. And then I have to understand that I can talk to her. But guess what, bro? It's more how I feel. I feel that no matter what, that it's more how attraction happens through those words, and you're just somebody who feels shy, but it's never that feel shy. I never feel shy or anything. It's more I'm just doing alright, mate. I feel that no matter what, that it's more how I feel. I need to grow myself in my products and what I have. But the thing is, with her, it's more how I feel that I'm going some other kind of way now. But I have to go straight, mate. I have to go straight over here because I'm learning something. I'm learning something different. I'm learning difference about that. She definitely wants to go all the way, mate. I mean, she's that kind of a woman, man. And she wants to go all the way with me. I can see it. I mean, is this the way, mate? I mean, guess what? I'm just learning something anyway. I'm learning that it's the way. Actually, guess what? Well, it's just more how I feel. I'm enjoying myself regardless of what's happening around the world. And I could see a connection over here. And the connection says, hey, I mean, she's fulfilling my words over here. But because she fulfills my words, I understand to just fulfill my own words, man. I can fulfill my own words too. I mean, guess what? I can imagine her with me. I mean, guess what? I mean, she has a connection with me, but because she has a connection with me, I move on, man. I mean, it's more how I feel that I always deserve better, man. Always deserve better. And what's better for I? Which it's more how I understand that no matter what, that there's connection, there's always going to be connection there, always. You understand? I mean, the door's always open. The door's always open here. I'll move up, man. I mean, everything's beautiful. I'll move up, man. Which it's more how I feel. I feel I need to do better anyway. I feel now, is financing blocking me from anything? I mean, is financing blocking me from getting with her and being with her? There's no way. There's no way, man. There's nothing's blocking me from doing anything. But I understand straight away that I see it's more Jesus Christ says, yeah, if you just talk to yourself and enjoy yourself. And that's it, man. I mean, when you feel ready, you can go and do whatever you want to do. But I feel, I feel for myself over here, I feel it's much more how I feel over here. I have an incredible life with myself anyway. And I'm making sure that it's much more how it is. That they can never soothe my appetite, mate. But they can never help speak those words for me. And she's never going to help me do anything other than a kid, mate. Which those women can help me do nothing in life except the kid, mate. You know what I'm saying? Which that's it. Which that's all they can do. Which they can be with the kid, mate. Which that's what a woman's for. A woman can help you to. They can help you just do something around the kids, man. So I'm not saying that nothing is offending me here. But I'm actually talking over everything, always. I'm always talking over everything. I'm looking for a better way of life over here. I'm saying I went the world to get the reference over here. I go the other way now. Actually, this is another way that I can go to move up. Look for different areas of life. I understand today is pretty warm. Actually, what the amazing thing about life is, I understand is, if you just want to fuck around with this woman around town, then make sure you're talking to them with everything that's going on, mate. And make sure you're talking always about everything. I mean, now anyway, I can feel myself doing greater about life, and I have to get a new towel. I have to go get a towel, mate. I have to go get some razors. And guess what? I mean, the razors, I'd save $4 here. I'd save $4. So what I can do over here is learn something about life over here. I can learn the area of life over here to do something that's helping me move forward, yeah? But that's what I do. I do something that's helping me move forward. I have to go I have to first go to the Centrelink over here. So I have to go Centrelink first. Then I have to go and understand straight away how I feel. I feel different, man. I feel that no matter what, it's more. I understand that. I'm saving $4 already today with razors. I'm saving $4 with razors today. I'm learning how to orchestrate myself around finances and money. I save via getting razors. I see some other guy over there at the cans. I see still a security guard over there. I can see him, mate. See, although that's the thing about me. I'm learning, man. I'm learning to place my phone. And I'm learning to make sure that as I walk throughout life, that I only have one phone with me, other than I have always more than one phone with me. I have all my phones that I need. I have everything I need right now. But I always have my Samsung A51 Galaxy and my Samsung A20 Galaxy for now. And the thing is, I make sure I place my Samsung A51 Galaxy as I walk somewhere. I make sure I place my Samsung A51 Galaxy into my shoulder bag, is what I mean, while I walk somewhere. But I'm never losing anything. I'm recovering a bit of time now. I feel myself succeeding today. But as I succeed today, it's more how I feel. I can treasure I here. I can treasure I, but the attraction's in the words, mate. I mean, if you have the words over here to say, then it's more attraction. And that's what you need, man. Or you should send with the pleasure of those people. But it's more the words always. And the pleasure comes with those people too. I mean, pleasure comes with those people. And I can see the pleasure side of things with that woman. Or it's more, I can find a more attractive pleasure. I can find a woman that's more attractive physically. Always, mate. And guess what? I never want to cross the red light ever again. So, no matter what, it's more how it is. But the thing is, the physical attraction goes away, mate, over time. All the way. Once your physical attraction goes away, then guess what, that's the thing. That's why I'm understanding that if you go for somebody who's physically attractive now, then guess what happens? I see this dog over here. This dog is waiting for something. Making sure I'm understanding. Say hello. I say, how are you? Say, good boy. This is a boy right here. Say, you good? I see your owner. So anyway, I see this dog is looking for its owner. So I'm understanding the dog's protecting me over here. So the dog wants me to be around. So what I'm understanding that there's a dog over here waiting for its owner. And the dog is saying, where is he? I mean, guess what I realized? That's the thing about this dog. When this dog is waiting for its owner, it's actually just looking for its owner, mate. And guess what happens? I mean, the dog's sitting right in front of the door. And such a good dog, man. And that dog's so good. I'm understanding that. So what I want to do is learn to focus on myself over here. And the dog never wants to even go inside, mate. So anyway, I can see this dog's very professional about what he's doing. And the dog's really, really into his owner, mate. And he's really listening to his owner. And what I understand about life over here is I'm looking to just understand how to suss out this dog over here, which is amazing. And this dog never wants to go inside because it has so much discipline to actually never ever go inside, mate. So that's the thing. That's this dog over here. Jesus Christ can understand this dog. This dog is so beautiful, man. So thank you, boss. Say good boy. Say very good boy. Say very good boy. So yeah. So that that dog is so beautiful, man. So dogs, I mean, you have to treasure dogs, man. But as I grow myself differently, I'm learning something different. I'm learning to understand my life over here. I'm just enjoying my life differently. I'm explaining myself around the camera over here, and I'm learning to see exactly what I'm doing for myself. But as I really go and do something around life itself over here, I'm understanding that you never ever go for physical attractiveness, mate. I mean, go for the words, mate. I mean, are they smart with words? Which there's definitely someone smarter with words I can get. And that's the thing, I'm pushing now. That's something I can see. Actually, that's something I can see right now. There's more physical attractiveness somewhere. Those are the words. I understand that these people are lacking so much in words in many places here. And guess what? I'm understanding that, but there's more in terms of. See, Alexandra has better wording. Or does she? I can see that. See, she has better words. So what I do is I go for better words over here than the actual moments of how they are. I never go for the moment of how they are. I go for what people can do over time, mate. So what I do is I focus on something different. I mean, I make sure that what I want to do is a different way of life over here. So I'm focusing on making sure that what I want to do is learn, mate. I make sure that as I grow, mate, I make sure that I can just go and do something, yeah? So make sure you understand that, I mean, the guy over there, I mean, he's calling his child a problem, mate. I mean, move on, mate. I mean, come on, mate. I mean, why'd you have the kid then? I mean, his kid's crying all over the floor. I mean, there's no teaching the kid, mate, much. I mean, it makes the kid feel lonely, mate. That kid crying, mate. That kid's crying because his father is never giving him much attention. Yeah, for sure, I can see it. For sure, a drug addict, mate. I can see it. I see his bullshit dad wants to kick me out, mate. As a child, mate. I see it, mate. I see his bullshit dad never gives him that attention with words, mate. That's why that little kid's crying, mate. Yeah, his bullshit dad has no words to give him about life. And the kid's really crying out to people to show people this. And people can see this. I'm pretty sure people can see straight away. So I'm always doing something to help myself succeed. And I just stop the audio program before I speak to these assembling people because otherwise they have a problem with me. And make sure you understand straight away that I feel that I never go for people in the moment. I go for over time, long communication. So anyway, so I feel that other people are disrespecting me. And I feel they're doing it in words, man. And they make me feel unwelcome. They feel me they feel me in terms of life over here. To say I can come in now because they gave me a 5-day ban with the government over here because my words were too much for them. And they're calling me rude, mate. They're fucking idiots, mate. Move on. So what I do is understand that what I want to do now. I want to show you that since I see that woman over there. But the thing is, they'll go for pleasure from her, and they go to get pleasure from her, or should not? I mean, I never went to get pleasure from her, did I? I said no. I just went away from her, yeah? I was talking to her a bit, and the hostile lady over there who's at the reception. And guess what? I have a connection with her. The thing, I see her wordings. I see how she is with her words right now. But she's a long time away from what I need in my life. But guess what? She has a connection with me though. I said that connection is eternity, mate. But the thing is that they're a better woman, out there with those words who have better wordings. And now I understand that if I go for her now with the wording she has, I can say that is a loss for me. And why is that? Because the words are something that is attractive, but there is something better. Now everything's attractive in the words, but that's what Jesus Christ told you, and Jesus Christ showed you here. Everything's attractive, but there's always something more attractive. It's always more attractive here with Jesus Christ, especially the people who can speak better words. That's what it is, mate. And if you understand that there is so much more better I can get as a woman, in terms of a man, I'm a man, I can get better as a man than that woman with words. And that's I have those words. I have those words. So now, since I have those words, but there's something else. There's something I can get in terms of words over here with a woman, where she has so much more professionality words to give. But where are they? Well, if you look at Oprah Winfrey, I mean, she's someone that fucking talk to you all day long, mate. That's fucking attractiveness, mate. Oprah Winfrey is so attractive with her words, mate. Most people bypass in terms of her words, and they say Oprah Winfrey is fat. They say, ugh. They say Oprah Winfrey is ugly because her fucking attractiveness in terms of how she looks and how fat she is, and she's obese and all that. But she's never obese, man. But she's a bit overweight. I'm saying, but guess what? About her words, it's something that you need, mate. Well, her words is what I can see, man. I can talk to Oprah Winfrey all day long about anything in words, and she finds me very attractive, I can tell you. Actually, she finds me very attractive in the words, mate. I mean, in the words, yeah. But which other woman? Actually, now Ellen DeGeneres is somebody. I mean, out of Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres, I say Oprah Winfrey has better wording, mate. I can tell you right now that she talks more than Ellen DeGeneres, mate. Actually, now out of Ellen DeGeneres and Kim Kardashian. So anyways, I thank you. I see. So what I'm doing now is I'm just growing myself in different ways. I thank you. I see. I just make sure I'm doing a better job over here. So what I'm doing now is I just did change my license with employment provider. So what I want to do is other people can call me now, and they can call me. But guess what? If you're changing address or something, then just state your new address and state the newest address and the newest income you're giving. Let's move on, because we're moving on from this place and we're going somewhere new. I'm understanding that what I'm doing over here is I understand how I can go to a woman now and I can approach a woman now on the street. I can just talk to them. But guess what? I realize that's a funny thing. Whereas that's the funniest thing for me right now, to speak to any kind of woman on the street right now, where I can speak to that one there, but she looks like she's miserable, man. I understand why does she look like she's miserable. I can see her words, but she wants to go somewhere to do something. And I feel that she is somebody of, let's say, maybe an escort or something like that, who may talk to people. But guess what? I never need her. Unfortunately, it's more how I feel. I feel that no matter there's people around town. I can see this woman over here. I can see this one here, but I see I can just get better in words, man. I mean, where are those women in words over here? I mean, those women in words are found somewhere around town, and they're found during 9 to 5 work somewhere. And the thing is, I understand that, but they're all over the place, man. But where are they really found in terms of words? Which they go partying, and they go partying around groups of people, and you can find them around these places where they're around parties and groups of people who are at the pub somewhere. And then guess what? I realize you have to approach her in front of other people to talk words. And if you do that, then other people are looking at you. And then somebody may step up to fight you because of that. And so the thing is I understand that. So if you understand straight away to just talk to anybody in life, and you just look at people and talk to anybody you want, then nothing stops you with the words, yeah? I'm not saying Jesus Christ saying, I'm just lifting my confidence here. I'm looking for different areas of life over here. I'm not saying I never need to talk to the men out there, unless I give them money. But the woman out there is just, I mean, that's different. To talk to the woman out there, I mean, it's more to talk words to them to just lift my confidence, or it's more how I lift my confidence with myself. I talk to myself, and how I talk to myself is how I talk to them. Which that's how it is, yeah? And how I talk to words, how I talk words to myself all that long, is how I talk to them, man. Which is so simple, yeah? What do I have to boost my confidence with them for? I mean, do you want pleasure from them? Of course, there's plenty of escorts out there that you can fucking get pleasure from without you having to. I mean, guess what? It's never about the pleasure. The thing is, you never have to go chasing women on the street somewhere to talk to them. Because guess what? It's more how eventually you may want to do that for yourself, so you can go talk some words for yourself, so you can go and understand that one there finds attractiveness with words with me. I can understand that no matter what, it's more, I'm doing better, but I can find always better words. But the thing is, straight away, it's more, it's not even that. It's more how I understand that I can see straight away that I can find women, and I can see women straight away and how they feel. I feel that one there has some kind of misery in life. I wish I can see it. I can see that. I can see that she's looking to eye me out over here to see my approaching her, but I feel that she has somebody. I mean, in that sense, so I feel that she wants to leave that guy. I mean, definitely. So she's looking at me here, to understand, am I the one that can just grab her like this? Which is more of that look here. I mean, guess what, bro? It's more how I understand that what I'm doing now is just words. Yeah, I'm doing different words. I'm going for a nice and beautiful fashion modeling shoot over here. I'm just looking to see exactly what's happening, so I can see straight away how I feel. I feel different. I understand that if you go around these women who are sexier, or people who are sexier, then guess what, where can you find them? We're still all over the place. But the thing is, no. Guess what, when you never run that way. You run to yourself. And really just run to yourself and never understand anything else other than that. I mean, run to yourself and go to Jesus Christ. It's the sexiest thing you can do, mate. The words are there, mate, and it's never in other people. It's never with other people, mate. You must understand. A day, if you talk to them more and more, guess what happens? I mean, you may inspire them with words, and you can go interview people. I mean, I have a nice and beautiful interview parlor over here. I can just approach anybody and talk to them, always. I see always what they're doing and how they're doing everything, and I can speak to anybody because I can record the conversation too. And as I do that, I understand that now. I say I can do that, but do I need to interview them? Actually, fuck no, I never need to talk to them at all. But the thing is, I understand that no matter what, the words over here is showing me that I'm doing better. I'm lifting myself regardless of the situation around me. Because what is important is I talk words, mate. I talk words, and guess what, eventually I become much more famous, become much more star. And guess what, now they want to talk words to me. And that's why, that's why I'm understanding that no matter what, I see this woman over here, I understand I can speak words to her. And that's how fast I can speak words to her. I could just say, hey, what are you doing right now? I understand that no matter what, they look very attractive to me. And guess what, it's more like that, isn't it? So you have to understand straight away how I feel. I feel it's more how the words over here is something that you have to orchestrate the words around those people quickly, so you can organize yourself to talk to those people, and that's what you have to do, yeah? But if you see somebody walking so fast next to you, then guess what, just let them go, because there's somebody who have to go and recover something, and they're talking fast to themselves. So it's attractiveness, yeah? It's attractive when people are actually walking close to you very fast, and then fucking walking someone to do something. I'm saying, so what you need to do is never be that worker at the fucking 9 to 5 who's smoking on the construction site, mate, while you're fucking doing work, mate. Which is the fucking biggest waste of time I've ever seen, mate. I mean, if you're fucking working somewhere as a 9 to 5 guy or woman, and you're fucking on a construction site somewhere and you're fucking smoking, I mean, for fuck's sake, mate. What a bludger, yeah? I mean, the thing is, talk some more words around town. Go to every fucking one of those people at the construction site and fucking talk words to them. It's more like that. Talk more words to everybody and your fucking colleagues of where you work, mate. Talk and talk and talk. But Brian Tracy says, head down and just talk to yourself. The thing is, talk to everybody. Jesus Christ sees this. Jesus Christ understands this. I'm very sure talk to everybody words, mate. And guess what? If they fire you, even better. If they fire you for talking words, even better, mate. I'm very sure. The words or speaking the words is much better, but never put your head down, mate. But talk to everybody, mate. Put your fucking head up, mate, and talk the words, mate. Jesus Christ says so. I understand Brian Tracy and how he's going about it, where he wants to get the lift over here to get that, but listen to me, it's more, and you need to go and understand, never put your head down. Put your head up, always. Put your head up and talk more words, regardless of where you are. And if they never fucking allow you to speak words, then fucking get out of the building. Get out of the building then. Talk more words to them, and that's all you have to do. And never be afraid to talk more words, mate. Start up a conversation with them and learn to talk more words regardless of other people, but to find more attractive people in terms of life, in terms of words, then find Jesus Christ and find yourself, mate. Which that's what you need to do. But then guess what, when you do that, then other people want to find you and speak to you, mate. And then what you do is you have to select the one that's worth it for you. But that's the one that's going to be, let's say, in a moment of time where you're ready. and you're just saying that's the one and that's it, and you just fucking walk around and just enjoy it. Yeah? But if a woman's walking with me now, we're fucking talking to you, and that's how we fucking enjoy ourselves, mate. We enjoy ourselves to talk to you and never to each other. I want fucking every single conversation with my wife to be with you, because that way I understand with that I'm never directing conversation at her, I'm directing it at you, because we want to teach you something. Jesus Christ says, that's the thing about Daniel Milovic. He wants to talk to you much more than anybody else. I say I want to talk to you much more than anybody else, because when I talk to you, I talk to the word I, mate. I'm saying, but that's the thing about me. I'm learning different aspects of life, but nobody else is doing that except I. It's more how we're going to fucking walk and just fucking talk, mate. That's all we can do, man. And we fucking have our own type of system around here. And we have some nice and beautiful going over here. I'm just going to do my life differently, mate. I'm looking for different areas of life over here. I'm looking to see. I have plenty of stars over here, mate. Oh, I can just see straight away. I want to see what's happening around here. So I'm saying that these nice and beautiful places over here have nice and beautiful shades, mate. And these shades can help me, mate. Actually, no, I have the shades over here that I've done yesterday. I don't know if I can do these shades, mate, that I've done yesterday. I'll complete the trio. I'll complete all that and a little bit that way. So what I want to do is a little bit. I'm just here doing some fashion photos. And then today I want to open my laptop and learn how to fucking put my photos into my laptop. So I can put it into my USB. I want to learn how to do that, man. And now what I want to do is get my nice beautiful jumper over here, which is a nice, I see it's a nice, I want to get my nice beautiful jumper, which is a nice and beautiful way of life over here for myself. And I understand straight away that I want to undress and fucking talk to you while doing it. I just want to go and show myself a nice and beautiful time of love and interest. The thing is, now is the time for me to just go and grow myself differently. But that's all I have to do, man. I have to go and grow myself differently, and I say it's never them, but it's the words I have to speak, man, that fulfill me. It's never them, it's never holding them. It's never holding them that fulfills me. It's the words I speak to I and everybody else, man. It's the words I speak to I and everybody else. It's never about anything else other than the words I speak here. That's the thing. They may look so attractive, but speak to them words is much more than them giving you pleasure. I mean, I understand that right now. That they can never satisfy your pleasure because they're going to die very soon. Then what are you going to do then, once they die? I mean, did they satisfy your pleasure? Fuck no. They can never satisfy your pleasure. It's just temporary. But what can you give people words? That's a lifetime of satisfaction. So anyway, guys, I've just done my fashion modeling photos over here. What I want to do is show my belt over here. So as I have my nice and beautiful way of life over here with my actual life over here going for me, I'll make sure that no matter what, I can just pause my audio while I'm actually doing something over here to just increase my popularity in terms of what I'm doing. So as I'm growing myself over here, I could just picture some people over here, such as I see Ashley Massaro and Charlotte Styles and those of China and Marilyn Monroe running nude around places, man. I say it's the funniest thing, man, you've ever seen in your life. I mean, I can imagine picture the sexiest woman you understand in life. Imagine her running nude around Australia and around the world somewhere. And she's always nude. Anywhere around the world, mate. Well, it's just the funniest thing, isn't it? So that's the thing about life, man. That if you're growing yourself differently, and you want to be going and tucking in your actual jumper into your pants and showing off your belt is something that you need to do. And as you show off your belt, then guess what? Well, you're winning, because that's how it is, man. And show off your belt, and just make sure that you can also use a phone as your actual mirror. And as you understand that, I can imagine Jesus Christ running around nude in front of places. But guess what, Brushy? That's something that's nice and beautiful, isn't it? Brushy, I'm just the word I though. But the thing is, that if you ever see Jesus Christ running nude around places, well, he has the Bible of God around in town. I mean, how's that look on Jesus Christ? I mean, it's more, the funniest thing alive And does it go against Jesus Christ over here? See, Jesus Christ says they totally really, let's say, is the funniest moment of Jesus Christ's life, but he never ever breaks the 10 commandments, does it? Which, yeah. Which is the funniest thing, man. So what I'm doing over here is I'm understanding that what I'm doing over here is I never hate you, love everything, but I'm looking to see exactly how my belt over here is. So let's have a look. A nice and beautiful reputation here. And guess what? I mean, if you put your phone behind your pocket or behind your nice and beautiful way of life, so I can use the phone to see how my jumper is inside of my jeans in terms of my pants over here. And guess what? I can use a phone mirror to see behind. I can use a phone mirror behind me to even do a photograph of my back hairline, for example. So if I want to understand anything about life, all I do is a back shot. I do a back shot over here of my nice and beautiful neck over here. So you can always see your back hairlines as well. So I'm understanding that now. So let's have a look. I'm actually using the phone to have a different mirror image of how my back hairline goes and works for me. So what I want to do now is I want to just grow myself differently. I want to make sure you understand that no matter what, that as I grow myself, I'm looking for new ways of doing something. Making sure I have to go to the toilet, I have to go and get food and drink to eat, and then I want to go somewhere else, man. I understand that I've done some photos and photographs over here. But guess what? I promise you, if you're looking for pleasure really, then guess what? People who look for pleasure have to search for pleasure and have to talk to anybody that can get some pleasure from them. So the thing about pleasure is the first thing that's available is what you're looking for, unless you have some money. We can go get some pleasure somewhere. And what kind of pleasure do you want? I mean, is it 1 hour sex or 10 hour sex? Well, that's a few $1,000 if you want 10 hour sex or something. But I'm doing better than that. And guess what? I mean, make sure you understand that what's important is the words you speak to people, much more than anything else, man. Which is how I feel. I feel different. I feel I'm looking nice and sexy over here. Making sure I can, however, let's let it be this time. I'll make sure that I can, however, try. But the thing is, let it be that way. I mean, make sure you understand that no matter what, if you want to go and try something, then go ahead. But it's nice and beautiful for me to just go and grow myself in regards to something else. The thing is for me to just be able to try and just to see how it actually looks on me over here, where I'm actually just going away from the doors that can have other people escalating out and about or from the door. So sometimes the people at the door may just run out of the door, yeah? So what happens is you can totally lift your jeans or you can lift your pants if you want. So I'm just lifting my jeans and pants over here, so I can actually do that for myself. And as I do that for myself, I'm looking to see exactly what I'm doing. But there we go. Actually, isn't that the way it is? But guess what? Actually, yes. But guess what? Actually more. So I understand that a little bit that way. And it's more how it is, man. Actually, if you want to understand something about life, and guess what? Actually, that's much more how it is. But guess what? I mean, is it better to show ankles? Oh, of course. And it's much better to show your ankle skin than it is to show jeans, man, or pants. So make sure you understand that if you want to do something nice and beautiful for yourself, then look at your way of life in words rather than how much pleasure you have. Because poor people look at how much pleasure they have today, and rich people look at how much words they say today. Which that's the difference between poor and rich people, is rich people only look for words today to give, and they just look to give words today. But poor people look to get some pleasure, and they just want to get some pleasure all day long, which they have nothing else to do except pleasure today. And that's poor people, mate. I mean, poor people just want pleasure today, which they want from the sexiest woman, and then guess what? I mean, because they want some pleasure today from the sexiest woman, they just want to fuck the woman or man, and they want to have some pleasure from them, and that's it. There's no words. I mean, they never want words from them. I mean, they just want pleasure and sex, and that's it. And that's how you understand how people are going around pornography these days to get pleasure only. And they're running for pleasure, and they're attractive women too, they're attractive people. But that's the thing. If you can see their pleasure here, how much pleasure they fucking do in different scenarios, in different images, then understand how much they never want pleasure from you. Because why? I mean, if they want pleasure from you that much, then they want to kill you. So that's a good thing about it. So if you give some money to have some pleasure, then guess what, bro? Then you can, because you allow that to happen by giving money for it, or giving something for it, or giving your time and money for pleasure, because you allow it. Then guess what happens? And then you can afford it. But if you have real estate money if you have real estate money or whatever it is, you have $5,000 a month coming in from real estate, and you put $2,000 into a woman in one day. How do you feel that? How do you feel about that, huh? When you have $5,000 coming in every single month, but you gave $4,000 in the first day to have an orgy with a woman. How do you feel about that, man? They fucking drain you from money, huh? They drain you from everything. Yeah, be careful, huh? But that's because you allow it to happen. So never get to that point, man. I mean, if you understand how far pleasure can go really far, mate. Yeah, I mean, pleasure can be $10,000 a day, mate. I mean, yeah, and more. Just for sexual pleasure, mate. I mean, you invite 20 men. You invite 20 men and women to your house and fuck all day long, mate. And guess what? I mean, that's $50,000 a day and more. Just to do that. I mean, yeah. I mean, pleasure can really, really skyrocket you in 20 days. $1 million out the door, mate. I have more than that. So what I want to do now is I want to go and focus on understanding the rather than just go to a toilet somewhere here. So what I understand about life here is I'm enjoying, but where's the Woolworths around here? So I'm understanding I want to go to the supermarket around here. I want to find a supermarket. So let's have a look where the supermarket is. So as I go to the supermarket, I have to get myself some nice and beautiful linen over here. I have to make sure I can see what I do. I see towels over here as well. See, towels are right here, so let's have a look. I have to get myself a towel, but how much do I get some, how much can I afford for a towel over here? I mean, that's the thing. I have over here, how much money, man? And first of all, I understand at the moment I have to see where the supermarket is, but I don't want to be spending money. I want to be making sure I invest money properly in a better way. So let's have a look. Making sure that I see what I'm doing over here. And making sure I'm just growing my life over here. I'm growing the words, man. I'm growing the words, but the dream is what? I mean, the dream is having the lifestyle, but make sure I understand that straight away that it's much more how you have to speak the words and everything, mate. And as you speak the words, and guess what? It's more how you feel. You feel what? I mean, you feel that you need to go and grow yourself, yeah? Let's have a look at where the supermarket is. So Woolworths. So Woolworths over here. See, I'm just here next to the road over here. And sometimes you have to be next to the road somewhere to be able to grow yourself differently. So you're making sure that you're looking for that nice and beautiful aspect of life over here. You're making sure that you can see straight away how people feel, mate. And let's have a look over here. So Woolworths is 1.3 kilometers away. I know if I want to walk that far to Woolworths. See, Central Park over here is 800 meters away. So there's another one over here which is 500 meters away. So I understand I go to Metro, Redfern, and Woolies. Let's go there. And now the towels over here, I understand this. I realize that if I go in there to see the prices, I realize that it's much more how I feel that I let it go this one. Let these people go, because these people are something different. Make sure I just go to the supermarket now. I'll go for the supermarket. And make sure you never go to a shop if you're planning to never get anything. Makes sense? So make sure you understand that. I realize if you go to a shop to just ask for the price but then leave, then guess what? I mean, guess what? I mean, you can. The thing is that you look someone like who is smart to actually see prices here, at least. So you must understand that what I want to do is move on. I want to move on, but guess what, bro? It's more how it is. And I just focus on understanding that if you really deliver content over here in different ways, then you deserve a great applause. But guess what, bro? It's more how I feel to just keep going. Because I feel that this towel linen place is something that's more expensive for me to get a towel. Well, where can I get a towel? I get a towel somewhere, man. I get a towel somewhere. Make sure that I can hook up my plastic bag to my shoulder bag, and that way I have a better time for myself so I can go and grab myself, yeah? So I make sure my little bag over here just my shoulder bag, can hook up my actual bag over here. So I have a floating bag over here, and I'll just make sure I can go to the supermarket and get food to drink. Because that's what I have to drink tonight. I have to drink some soy milk. I understand $10 today is max. It's max $10 today. I understand what's important for me today is understanding that people can never fulfill me, but can a kid fulfill me? Or should not? Or should, guess what? Or should a kid? Or should, how can they fulfill me, man? Or should even kids can never fulfill me? And so nothing in this planet can fulfill me other than the words I speak, man. So I have everything already in my words. But what I have is pleasure. And that's pleasure, mate. I mean, pleasure is anything but words, mate. And you never need that, or else you need to be able to go and suss out to upload content to do better. So you can understand more.